I got a 1985 Dodge Omni GLH Turbo, original Santa Fe blue. I've owned this car for over 20 years. I believe it came out of, or I know it came out of Northern California where I purchased it. Had it in the Seattle, Washington area, and then I've relocated to the Intermountain West. But it's been garaged, I would say 95% of the time. This car was originally purchased by me to be really a track car. I've always liked these things. I've had other Dodge cars, including the late 60s and early 70s muscle cars. But this one took me a while to find. I built the motor, or had the motor built, I believe, tastefully. This was kind of modeled after those S60 pluses, and I would say this one's built to be the S60 plus plus plus. This one has the 1989 common block. That yellow rag's gonna stand out, but it's 1989 common block, internally balanced, Mopar performance head. It's had a custom built cast iron header, 3-inch full exhaust at the header going all the way back to the tailpipe. It's got a Garrett GT30 ball bearing turbo. The right fuel, I think it's called a Walbro, but it's got a high pressure fuel pump. 4-wheel disc brakes, so the rear brakes were converted to disc brakes. It's got the factory wheels. I think the ad says that it is coming with some aftermarket wheels and tires. And originally, making this a track car, not a cross car, had a regular Dodge Omni hood with a little scoop on it. And you'll see a couple of those pictures, but that hood and those wheels and tires do come with this. I've had the interior completely redone. It's all black. Headliner is new. Seats have been recovered. These seats are an aftermarket seat. So also an aftermarket steering wheel. In addition, this has had a completely gone through 568 transmission with all new shift cables, bushings, and the like. It's got the front split CV axle upright up on the passenger side to reduce torque steer. This either has the 20 or 40% larger injectors. And really, this thing, I think people that are into these cars would call this a T3 style turbo car. It's got basically everything that someone who wants to own one of these and build it a performance car. I kind of wanted to keep the stock look. I think the bad thing is that maybe 20 years or so ago, the shaved bumper look was popular. Some people like it, I like it, but I wish now I had the rear bumper on it. Let me show you the underneath the hood, and then we'll take this for a test drive. I had this motor built by RSR Motorsports out of Layton, Utah. It's primarily a European sport shop, but I know the guy and trusted him building this. He used to run Air Power Racing out of Ogden many years ago. And being a West Coast, Northern California car, this does not have air conditioning. And when I bought this living in the Seattle area, that wasn't an issue. But now in Utah, July and August is hot. But I would say I've put about 4,000 or 5,000 miles on this with the new transmission, motor, all new clutch, everything new on this car. Really, there's no rust. I think there's some undercarriage pictures. It's really probably, I've had a lot of cars. This one's a hard one to sell, but I'm getting older and need to reposition and get ready for a potential move. But this one really scoots. And I think the computer is set around 17 or 18 pounds boost. There's a couple other cars in the country that the motor, I guess, was modeled after. There's one here, Salt Lake, a Caravan that just went on YouTube that modeled, really, its motor is very similar to this. I am not really into racing or going fast anymore that much. But this thing was built to, if you wanted to go 30, 35 pounds boost and get to that 450, 500 horsepower level, this was built for it. Just needs the tuning. And honestly, I've got a college-age son who wants this car, but I said, no, you're gonna get yourself hurt. It is a definite sleeper, and I'll just take it out of the park down the street from my house here, and then we'll stretch it out a little bit. But and then if you have any questions, I'll be standing to answer those before work and after work. I'm not a dealer, and so I'll check at lunchtime while it's on the auction at bringatrailer.com. So here we go. And the other thing, this has the typical issue with a couple of the gauges that will work and then they don't work. And so the tach and the gas gauge is one of those. You'll see that it's got the boost gauge, fuel pressure gauge, and then the air fuel mixture one in the center. And so it's got the factory radio, and let's go for a ride. The other thing I've had done is the windows. 2 or 3 years ago, I had a guy put in all new window regulators and felt and re-lubed everything up so that the windows go up and down easily. And so there's other things. I think the paint, it is a Santa Fe blue car. The previous owner had some paint corrections. I've had some paint corrections done over time. Some of the clear coat on the roof and whatnot looks to be thinning out. No peeling. I'm not seeing any peeling anywhere. But, you know, it looks really good from 10, 15 feet away. But again, this thing is, what, pushing 40 some years old. And but it's in really good condition, all things considered. So here we go. Heading out the park, motocross track right there. You may hear some of the guys running in the background there. But I'm just gonna take you on a little state route road because the interstate is jam-packed right now. And this one here, we can stretch it out just a little bit. I'm not gonna get too radical with it because this won't be my car soon. It is going on a no reserve auction starting, I guess, today. So I'll just be quiet while we drive for about a couple miles. You can see the speedo works. The RPM gauge was working this morning. Fuel gauge is working. All the other gauges are working. I know that there is a couple shops out there that sell rebuilt gauges and the parts to fix them. I think the common thing with these 80 cars, and this is included, is some of the ground cables or the ground strap oftentimes just need to be redone or replugged in or lubed up. But that could be the issue here. Anyways, I'll be quiet while we do a little bit of driving. Well, scratch that. We're cruising in 5th gear right now. This thing does cruise fine. It handles well, the corners. It's really a riot to drive. I'm gonna pull in here. Well, we'll see here. We got a car coming towards us. Maybe I'll go down to the end of the street. I'm down into 4th gear now. And we're doing about 45 miles per hour. I think what we'll do is just cruise down here. I'll let you see how fast it goes. I got the windows open because it's getting warm out. Here and then turn around and open it up a little bit so you can see. Driveway here to turn around. I live out in the country, so some of the roads are narrowing down and turning into gravel, so we'll try to keep it out of the gravel here. I'm gonna downshift here to 1st. Not a pro at doing the video camera, so bear with me. Thank you. The belt squeaks once in a while. That probably should be replaced, the fan belt. The timing belt obviously was new 5,000 miles ago or so. Just gonna get on it after this road widens up a little bit here. There's a merge here, so let me make sure nobody's coming this way. So we're in 3rd gear. Barely into that throttle. There's a lot more to go. I think the reason why I didn't get this program to go 30 pounds boost is it's sufficient power for me, and it's really comfortable to drive, so you don't have to wrap this thing out and have really the best of both worlds. Anyways, appreciate you watching. Good luck on the auction, and I'll be around to answer questions. Thanks a lot.